What comes to your mind when you hear the word pet? A cute four-legged animal, right? Well, you'll be shocked that not everyone prefers to keep cats and dogs as pets. Some have even taken things too far and proceeded to have unthinkable animals. Without further ado, here are the most unusual pets kids actually own. Number 1. Python. Exotic pets are cool, but what in the sorcery is happening here? When it first got in, it was the size of a thumb, but now this python's huge enough to squeeze this boy and turn him into a meal in seconds. However, their bond is quite unimaginable. He explains how he pats and kisses it like a husband and wife. Maybe our cue to send some mental help? The small boy is casually sleeping on the python like it's something ordinary. He even goes ahead and cuddles it. This journalist is curious to know how the snake is fed and what led to their remarkable bond. Even the kid's father has no definite answers. The mother believes the snake came to protect their home because before the boy was born, she had a dream that a snake would show up to protect them. Yeah, cool story. Number 2. Lion. If it isn't little Simba himself. I'm pretty sure that after watching The Lion King, most children wanted to keep a young cub. Seeing little Simba and Nala playing around was the cutest thing, and the film Mia and the White Lion just increased the urge. Well, this little girl is living her dream. With her parents owning a local zoo, Maddie becomes the luckiest kid in the world. Don't they look cute together? She has a 3-week-old cub as a foster pet. Sadly, she won't be able to keep her for too long. It won't be long until the cub becomes a predator. We hope that despite their differences, they'll still remain friends, even when the cub's old enough to tear her into bits. Okay, that's harsh. Number 3. Owl. Can an owl and human be best friends? This little kid will make you forget everything you've heard about owls. She's lost in her world, smooching her pet. Owls have long been viewed as harbingers of bad luck in many cultures. Because of this, people have never been comfortable keeping this bird around as a pet. It seems that everything Grandma said about the owl didn't get through to this family. Though the owl looks pissed, it keeps up with the girl smooches. If this isn't love, then I don't know what is. Number 4. Cobra. The only time we see cobras behaving is when a flute and basket are involved. Cobras are known as fierce snakes, and to imagine this 8-year-old girl from India casually hanging out with them is something out of a legendary folktale. She owns not 1, not 2, but 6 king cobras. The cobras try to strike at her, yet she remains calm. Look at the way she pets them. Who even has the audacity to hold one by hand? One wrong move and it's venom going straight to your eyes, leaving you blind. Number 5. Cockroaches. Okay, now this has gone too far. I can feel chills down my spine. Who keeps cockroaches as pets? Shelby and her pet choice is the perfect reason why your parents never wanted you to eat at the neighbor's house. A house full of cockroaches isn't a place you'd want your child to eat in. While other people scream their lungs out when they see a cockroach, Shelby keeps cockroaches on her bed and sometimes even sleeps with them. Yes, you heard that right. She started with a few of them and now she has thousands of them. Though her parents aren't comfortable with the arrangement, they still support her regardless. So what happens when they have visitors over? Number 6. Fox. Imagine keeping the most cunning animal as a pet. Maybe a fox is only cunning when in the wild. I mean, it has to use all its methods to survive. This kid has a fennec fox as a pet. The fennec fox is the smallest species of fox native to the Sahara Desert. For centuries, it's been admired and even kept as a pet due to its striking looks. The animal is so tiny that you'd mistake it for an unknown breed of puppy. This breed is usually very active, and you can tell by the way it paces around on the sofa. Just look at how adorable it is when its little owner comes by. They've gained a solid reputation for being very loving, and there's no doubt about that. The love these two share is solid. Number 7. Deer. Ever thought Bambi could be a great pet? Say no more. These kids have it better than you. They have a baby deer as a pet. Something out of a Disney movie. The kids are enjoying the afternoon with their little 4-legged pets. What secret could the deer be whispering to the kids? Number 8. Kangaroo. A pet kangaroo? Well, as long as it doesn't kick you. We all know how bad that would turn out to be. They may not turn out to be as friendly as you may have thought, but let's not judge. As temperamental as kangaroos may be, this one lets the girl pet her and rub her tummy. Number 9. Raccoon. It seems President Calvin Coolidge's love for raccoons inspired these kids to keep these raccoons as pets. This president is claimed to have had 2 pet raccoons while he was in the White House. After his reign, keeping raccoons as pets became common in some states, though not everyone was comfortable with that. This guy recording seems to be one of them. He's afraid of the raccoons and tells the children not to bring them to him. As cute as they look, raccoons aren't the best to keep as pets. They're all-around notorious creatures. If it's not biting you, they're probably out creating a mess of everything. But I guess it isn't a big deal to these kids. Number 10. Crocodile. Pets are said to be the best companion anyone can have. Caring for them is a satisfying and rewarding experience. But how can keeping a crocodile be satisfying? I mean, what in the world is wrong with some people? First of all, for an animal that prefers to stay in the water, it's hard to keep it inside the house. From its way of walking, you can tell that it's not as comfortable as it would be in the water. Despite all that, these kids seem to love the crocodile a lot. Have you noticed that all these kids aren't in the least afraid of their weird companions?